Hey guys, it's your girl Don't Touch My Toys, and I have a super fun Japanese unboxing to share with you today. I've been having a lot of viewers ask for more Takara Jenny content, some more Licca content, so you're gonna get your fill today in this box. Now, I will say I am going to pump the brakes on a lot of these Japanese hauls. I finally purchased my tickets to go overseas, so in the fall I will officially be going to Tokyo. I'm so excited, and therefore I am going to try to stop ordering stuff using the proxy services and wait till I go in person to see what I can find. I'm gonna just throw this out here. This is the most expensive box that I have ever received from Japan. The shipping was outrageous. I kind of wanted to cry when they finally invoiced me and told me how much shipping was going to be. It is a hefty box. I mean, it's huge, but I don't know. I guess I was just being an optimist. I was not expecting the shipping rate to be so costly. I do have quite a few box dolls in this, so I guess that explains why they had to pack it so big, but we're gonna open this together. I've been building this box for a couple of months now, so I have forgotten a few of the things that are in here. I do know that I have at least one grail doll in here, so I'm really excited to open this up. This was delivered last week, but it was just a crazy busy week for me, and I wanted to film this for you guys because, again, this is most likely going to be one of the last hauls that I have until I come back from Japan and I can show you the stuff I picked out in person. I have been talking about wanting to go overseas now for at least the last like 5 years consistently, but life was just throwing a lot of obstacles my way and I just wasn't able to commit to making a trip like that. But this is the year we're doing it. I'm so stoked. We got the tickets, we got the hotel. Even one of my friends from Okinawa is going to meet me in Tokyo, so we're going to get to see each other after 11 years. I'm so stoked. Okay, this box is packed full, so I'm going to take everything out of the box, put it on the table, and then we'll unwrap it together. All right, I'm super stoked. There is a lot of stuff on the table. I can kind of peek through some of the bubble wrap here to see what some of these things are. Some of these things I completely forgot about, like this particular item. I do not even remember winning this in an auction, but let's start with this. Why not? I certainly have enough packing material for any upcoming online sales I'll be having, which I will be having a lot. I am trying to focus on doing more sales on Instagram and on whatnot so I can help fund my Japan trip and have a bigger budget to go spend on when I'm over there. Oh my gosh, I remember what this is, but whenever I bid on this, it showed all of the stuff in a case, but it didn't show what was on the cover of the case. So I'm like really geeked out because it's in a case that I'm obsessed with. So this is a little suitcase full of accessories for Licca-chan and Jenny. But whenever I saw this photographed in the picture, it was just displayed like this. So I couldn't tell it was a Sanrio item, and it's Peckle. Oh my God, this is so cute. I love Peckle. I have been playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure consistently, like daily since November, and I've always loved Sanrio, but my Sanrio kick, my love of the original Sanrio characters is just like heightened now. So to have the little Peckle case is, oh, so cute. Oh my gosh. So this was really cheap on auction, and I just threw in a bid. I honestly don't remember how much I won this for. I can't imagine it was more than 500 yen, but they put it as a junk lot, which, I mean, there are some things in here that I'm not going to utilize, like some of this random jewelry that you can see here. I don't know though, because I am going to my friend's house this Sunday and we're gonna have a craft party where we're making bag charms and keychains. So who knows, maybe I can repurpose some of these beads, but I'm gonna kind of dig through this and get to some of the star products that are in this little bin. Okay, so here is everything out of the little Peckle container. And again, a lot of stuff that I probably will help repurpose. Like, I definitely think I could use this, and look at how adorable this one is for like some keychains and bag charms. But this is why I really bought this lot, was because it had a bunch of Takara Jenny and Licca accessories, which I'm really happy with this. I ended up paying 10 USD for this after the conversion and the duties were calculated. So I think that was a great deal. I love getting all of the Jenny jewelry, and this is such good quality, and I'm really excited. I even have a pairs of shoes there that are complete. So this was a great deal. I love that I was able to find this lot. And then of course, getting it in the Peckle container, vintage Sanrio from 1991. That was a win. All right, we started off with a bang. It looks like a lot of the stuff is bundled. So I kind of want to just open one single thing. That way I can like spread out all my bundled stuff. But I think one of my grails is in here, and I want to save her for last. I think this is her right here. So I'm gonna put her down here, and we'll get to that last because I want to end with the thing that I was most excited for. So let's see. What do I want to open next? Okay, let's start with the doll now. So let's see, who do we have here? I want to preserve this bubble wrap, so I'm gonna try to be a little delicate here so I can repurpose this for any orders that I need to ship out. I just had a sale on Instagram and I have 36 orders I need to process, so this is gonna come in handy for that. So here is a doll that I got, and I do have this girl already in my collection, but she was going for a really good price, so I went ahead and picked her up. I do have another toy show that I'm bending at in a couple of months, and I do like to bring a couple of things from Japan when I go to these shows because I like to have some imports there that are available for purchase. So I picked up this Jane doll, which she's super adorable. She's got like a very, well, it says Jane Enjoy Vacation on it, so you can see that there. And let's take her out of the plastic here so we don't have so much glare going on. I do have her already, so I am intending on reselling this at one of the toy shows that I'll be vending at in the near future. So this is a Jane doll. She is one of the tan friends of Jenny, which I really, really love. And on the side here, there's a little bio. It says, well, actually this is a bio about Jenny. It's not even about Jane. Yeah, it's not Jane's bio, but if I'm not mistaken, Jane enjoys water sports. I'd have to go back and look at my notes on her biography, but if I'm not mistaken, she enjoys water sports. I can't remember if she was the one that was into scuba or not, but yeah, she was really cute. She was a really good price, so I went ahead and purchased her so I can have something from Japan to display and sell at an upcoming toy show that I'll be vending at. This is gonna be fun. I can already see from the outside that this is media, which I'm very excited about. So inside of this, I have Licca Diary, because I love any books, or even if it's just like an art book, a picture book, a price guide, anything that involves Licca or Jenny, I really, really like to add to my collection. And then another issue of Jenny magazine. I'm gonna open these up and we can kind of flip through these together. I love these because they're so informative. I find out about new dolls, new fashion packs that I have never seen before. I also get inspired by the photography that they put in these, any dioramas that they recreate, or the way that they even style them with fashions, I think is so, so cool. So I don't have this issue yet, but if you've never seen the inside of one of these Jenny magazines, there's lots of really beautiful doll photography in here. And this one also has some information on how to make patterns for Jenny fashions, which is really cool. I have yet to try to make any of these Jenny outfits, but one day I will. This is really, really cute. Just a lot of fun stuff inside of these. I just like to look at these, honestly, as, you know, photo books. This one is really cool. It has a tutorial here on how to style Jenny and her friend's hair, and it even has a little salon there so you can see her friends going to the salon and getting their hair done. And hair is not my forte. I'm really terrible at styling hair. Oh wow, we've got a lot of really short hair Jenny and Jenny friends there, which is really cool. I love a short hair moment. I love dolls that have really short edgy cuts, so that's cool. I just think that Jenny is such a fashion icon. So rad. Yeah, so anyhow, I'm going to take a deep dive into this book later on and really like look at all the stuff that it has in here. I'm like distracted right now because I want to stop filming this video and just just take a moment to really like appreciate every little detail here. But yeah, Jenny magazine, that was one of my purchases, and I actually don't know what's in this book. I just saw that it said Licca Diary and it was an actual book, so I decided to buy this, and I'm excited to see what's inside here. I'm assuming it's Licca photography as well, which is fun. That is one place that I will be going to for sure, is some of the bookstores. Some of the used bookstores, to see if I can find any more doll books while I'm over there. Doll magazines as well. I do have some doll magazines from when I lived overseas, but it's mostly Blythe stuff inside, so I will be hunting for sure for more Jenny magazines, Jenny books, any type of doll collecting books that have Jenny inside. So this is the front cover of Licca Diary. I wish I could read kanji so bad. I tried to take some classes on how to read, and it's been a big struggle for me learning the alphabet and learning how to read. I think I just need to get me some flashcards and really set aside some time every day to practice for at least 10 to 15 minutes so I can pick up how to read the kanji and the different letters of the alphabet. But that is something that I would like to learn in the future, because since I'm so obsessed with Japan, the culture, the toys, and I plan to travel there more often now that I finally got my passport renewed, I think that it would be really nice for me to learn, to be more proficient in the language. Like right now I can just say small little phrases, but I can't hold like a long 5-minute conversation with somebody. So that is something that I would like to practice and get better at. But this is such a cool book. I can't wait to read more into it. Obviously, I'm going to need to use my Google Translate app to read, but it looks like it's actual Licca entries here. So she's put some of her entries in her diary. So I want to read what Licca is saying here. So I will be using my Google Translate later on and reading Licca's diary. I want to know Licca's secrets. Let me know, girl. What's going on? What's the tea? Moving on to this one. I believe this is a fashion pack. I don't think that I purchased anything else from this seller, so I think that's all that's in here, but I'm really excited to have this. I got this for a really great price. I don't have any Licca fashion packs that are still in the box. I do like the idea of keeping a fashion pack by Licca in the box, but honestly, I think I'm going to put my dolls in one of these. I don't think I want to keep it in the package, but the packaging is so cute though. Like I would love to just keep this on display like this, but I am going to most likely find a doll to dress her in. But these are so pretty. These are not like kimono. This is more like yukata, like a summer festival type yukata to wear to, like, yeah, to the festival. You can even see on the back they have Oh, right here, they have like the ice creams and stuff like that. It says Mama and Licca on here, so I'm assuming one is bigger than the other one. So a mom and daughter set, which I think is just adorable. So I'll have to figure out which Licca Mama I want to put this on, but this is so adorable. I just love the colors of them, and I personally love seeing dolls dressed in these. So during the summer, we're gonna have some girls wearing their yukata to the Orion Festival, the Orion Beer Festival. So this is from the Gashapon machines. I'll try to put one of these together to show you what it is. But basically, this is a bag of a lot of these Gashapons. And I thought it was really cute. I mean, for the whole collection, I thought it was a great deal. I most likely will not keep all of these because I just don't need all of these. I will probably resell some of these, but this is your Sanrio girls. So this is Licca as my Melody in a little picture frame. How adorable is that? So yeah, I have a bag of those. So I will most likely go through the bag and pick out some for myself, and then you'll see some of these in an upcoming sale most likely. So keep posted there, because I like to have fun, cool stuff for my sales. And yeah, we'll most likely have some of these come up in an upcoming sale. Moving on to the next, this is a doll. I can't remember which one. We got at least a handful of dolls in this haul, but this is one that's out of box. So let's take her out and see who we have here. I do have one doll that I needed off of my wish list, and one that was a grail doll. So let's see who this one is. Nope, this is not my grail doll, but oh, she's so cute. So I don't remember which gal this is, but I did not have one with brown hair. I'll have to look at my notes and see who she is. I'll find out off camera, and I'll put it here in the video when I figure out which one this is. But I do know that I have one of her already, but I purchased her because, for one, she's a really good price, and two, she was a brunette. So I did not have her with this brown hair color, and I just thought she was really pretty, and for the price, I thought, why not? That is one thing I will say. You know, from what I've seen from other collectors, what I've heard from other collectors, that even though you're going to Japan, it's not super easy to find Takara Jenny stuff. And if you do, it's not for the best prices usually. I know that like Mandarake, I personally don't even really shop at Mandarake myself online, because Mandarake, I can find dolls maybe that I'm looking for, but the price is usually more expensive. So I prefer Japanese Yahoo auctions instead. But I don't know that I'll even find a lot of cheap Jenny stuff when I go overseas. Therefore, if I can find this stuff for a bargain on the proxy service, I still continue to buy it. Although I will be more mindful to not buy so many box dolls on my next order, because the shipping on this it can't happen again. I just can't do it. I refuse to do it. So next time I do place an order with the proxy service, I just need to be more mindful of how big the box dimensions may be to house all of the things that I'm building in that order, and to stop at a certain point instead of just adding and adding and adding to the box, because I never want to pay a shipping price like I did on this one ever again. Two more box dolls, it looks like, in here. These girls have that older storage smell to them, but I picked up this Aya doll. She's a blonde. I don't have Aya with blonde hair, and she's a bride. I love a bride moment. I don't have a single Jenny doll. I'm looking at my collection right now. I don't have a single doll that is factory bridal. So I thought this would be really cool to have one that's in a bridal outfit. I don't know that I'm gonna keep her in the box yet or not. I'm still kind of deciding that, because I'm kind of going through that phase right now where I am liking keeping some dolls in box. So as it stands right now, I have probably about 15 to 20 dolls that are that are in the box, and I love the way they look in the box. So I haven't determined yet if I'm going to keep Aya in the box or take her out of the box, but she's really cute. I love her with the whole bridal outfit. I think she's adorable. And then I got a new Kisara. I do want to peek at this one because it looks like she's been out of the box, but they just put her original box with her because she doesn't even have the little strings that tack her down. She's really cute. I just love Kisara's face. She's got that super serious, dramatic face, but she's beautiful. Mid-length haircut too. So not super short. I have Kisaras with really long hair. I have Kisaras with really short hair. So here is one with like a mid-length cut. She's beautiful. Do I need her? No. I have a ton of Kisaras already. Kisara is actually the one friend that I have probably the most of. I think Kisara is the one I have like at least like more than 5 Kisaras in my collection. Oh yeah, she smells a little musty, but you know, she's cute. We're not going to hold that against her. I'll probably, I'm trying to see, is it the box? I'm going to have to wash her for sure because she's a little stinky. So we're going to most likely give her a boil wash, because the one thing about getting these stinky dolls and doll boxes, if you don't do anything to them, like if I were to just throw her up on my shelf and keep her in display like this, that odor is going to linger in my room, and then my room is going to kind of smell like that. When you open the door, it's going to have that kind of musty smell, and we can't have that. So I am going to have no choice but to keep her out of the box and make sure that I clean her up so we can remove that older, musty kind of odor to her. Okay, I've got a whole lot of stuff in this, and I can't tell from the outside what this is. So I remember what this is now. This is my favorite way to shop on the proxy service, is to buy these bigger doll lots, because for one, I'm able to kind of pick and choose which dolls I want to keep in my collection, and then the ones that I don't really feel a connection to or that I already have in my collection, I will resell and make a little bit of my money back. I'm also able to get new fashions, new shoes, new accessories off of these dolls, and that's what this is. It's a haul of dolls. So I will not be keeping every single doll that's in this, but I will be able to keep some of them and some of their clothes, which is a win for me. If I can get these type of hauls for a good price, I always make sure to bid on them. Usually when I get these hauls, they always kind of have that same musty odor. I think it's just because of the humidity over there. I'm not really sure. So these are all going to need cleanup, because I'm just opening up this and I can already smell I can already smell these girls from here. But lots of cute fashions with these hauls of dolls. So this is a Licca's grandma. We got a Licca grandma here. And check out the grandma cottage core fashion she's wearing. And I don't remember who this one is. Oh, poor girl. Yeah, this poor gal. I don't know that we can save her body. She's gonna need to be rebodied. This body has been through it. She's on that natural body, which I hate anyway. I cannot stand this Gumby body. But I mean, she is a cute gal, and I like her outfit. Look at these. She's wearing kickwear. She's going to the rave. I love this. So the little chain detail, obsessed. Love her outfit. We just need to find a new body for her. Here's a random Licca inside. And then this is one of the, oh, she's got a haircut. Why do people cut their doll's hair? I just don't understand that. I've never been one of those people who has cut their doll's hair. Like when I was a kid, I would not cut my doll's hair. I would not color on them. And I know a lot of people did that when they were children, but I was just extremely particular with my toys. I mean, obviously, look at my handle, don't touch my toys. That is why, I think because I was an only child, that had a lot to do with it. I wasn't used to sharing my toys with anybody. So when people would come to my house to play with my stuff, I was wanting them to take care of the things like I took care of them, and that just, you know, kids were being kids. But even though I was like 6 years old, I was like, stop brushing her hair so much, you're gonna make it frizzy. So yeah, unfortunately she has a haircut, which really bums me out. This is an Ellie, but she is one of, I don't know if this is Bali or which costume she's wearing right now, but this is an Ellie doll. I mean, heck, she's got a haircut. At this point, I love Ellie. I have grown an attachment to Ellie. Ellie was not one of my favorite friends of Jenny. When I first saw her, I was only buying her because I needed her, because she was one of those Jenny friends, and I'm trying to collect at least one of every Jenny friend. So when I first purchased my first Ellie, I was just like, she's okay. But over the years, I have grown to love Ellie, and she is one of my favorite Jenny friends now. So I am so sad that this one has a haircut, but because she has a haircut, that's going to force me to do something different with her. So she's going to be a great candidate for a reroot. So that's what I will do with this Jenny. I think maybe since she's so tan, I would love to see her with a super, super bleach blonde hair, like super long. She's going to be a project girl. I'm excited for her. We will have an Ellie Reveal 2.0 coming soon. This is one of the 17 Licca series dolls. I actually don't have this one. I do have, I think, like 2 17 Liccas. I don't really purchase these. I love the concept of 17 Licca because one of my main reasons for loving Jenny so much is the fact that she is a 12-inch doll, 11.5-inch doll, and she's taller, she's older, she can rock more mature fashions. So that's why I gravitate more to Jenny specifically. And because Licca is so childlike and she was so small, I didn't really geek out over her as much as Jenny. So when 17 Licca came out, I was very, very excited about it because she was older, she was taller. But then when I received my first one, I was just like, okay, she's cute, but I really don't like, I've said this before in other videos, I don't like their body style. I hate the fixed leg. Since I am more of a diorama collector, I like dolls that have more movement to them. So I do prefer just the wire bend in the leg as opposed to this fixed leg. I think more like fashion doll content creators or people who just do like, yeah, fashion doll photography may like this because she does have that more high fashion type posing already built in. But for me, it's a miss there. I wish that she could bend her knee. She's cute. She's cute. I might keep this one because I don't have her yet. And I do like the blue hair. So we'll see. We'll see what happens to her. Here is another Jenny. You know, these are in more rough condition. Sometimes I buy these lots and it says junk, but they're not junk. I'm just like, these are great. They just need to be, you know, a day at the spa, but not all of them, but some of, I'm seeing more and more flaws here. Like I said, this girl's body is shot. She's gonna need a whole new body. This one's got a freaking haircut, so bummer there. And then this is a Jenny, but she's got a pretty gnarly lip chip there. So yeah, these do need more, they're more TLC, but again, the fashions were a big deal for me. So I've got lots of cool fashions I can work with. So I'm happy about that because finding Jenny fashions is very, very hard. This is one of, I think this is Licca's friend. She's been, I don't know if this is this even a Licca body? It looks like she's on a 17 Licca body because she's got that bend in her leg here. One sec, I'm just trying to investigate here. I don't know if this is a legit, I don't think this is a legit, no, it does say Tomi on it. I think she has been rebodied on a Licca, 17 Licca body, but this is one of Licca's friends, but I don't think she comes in a tall version like this. So I think they might have just put her onto a 17 Licca body. So yeah, she's most likely getting resold. I don't really collect the Licca friends. Then here's another adorable Licca. So cute. I am most likely just going to steal her outfit, clean up the doll, and then resell the doll because I do not need another Licca with that hair. I have plenty like that. And then this is another one of Licca's friends with kimono. She's super cute. I will most likely keep her kimono and then sell the doll. Here is another Licca wearing a Love Jenny bodysuit, and she's got some little slacks, and then I like her boots. Love the boots. Definitely gonna borrow these boots and give the doll the boot. Here is a cute Licca. Is this Licca? Her eyes look different. I don't know if this is Licca or a Licca friend. I can't tell right now, but I do love her hair color. I think I will keep this one for my personal collection because I love the fashion color. I think that's really fun. And then this, I don't even know if this is Takara. This might be a dollar store doll. This definitely doesn't look like a Takara Tomi doll. Oh, it's a Tokyo Disney doll. Okay. Yeah, it says on the back Disney. This is one of those Tokyo Disney dolls, which I've never seen in person. They're quite cute actually. And I love the outfit. She's got that Minnie Mouse dress. She's cute. She's cute. So yeah, that is it for the haul. Oh, one of Licca's little sisters here. Very cute. But yeah, I've got a lot of fashions to work with. That's the main thing, the fashions. Let me see, how much did I pay for that? Did I get a good deal or did I overpay for this? Let's see. How... I'm gonna say I still got a good deal on it because I would have paid a lot more for those things that I do want to keep on the secondhand market. So yeah, I don't want to say how much I paid for it online, but I think I got a good deal on it. And just take my word for it. What can I say? I got a good deal on it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at the purchase, even with the wobbly body and the haircut. I am devastated. Why would you cut Ellie's hair? And why would you cut it like this? Come on now. It's Ellie, for crying out loud. Ugh. I'm excited to give her a new life. Ellie, they did not deserve you. You have a good place in my home now, Ellie. I will get you right. So they packed this in a box. So hopefully my wish list doll is in here because I have not seen her and she should be an out-of-box doll. I splurged on her too, so they better have taken care of her because I really didn't want to splurge on her, but I finally decided to just go ahead and pay that extra amount for her because I have not found her for a good price in years, and I really am trying to chip away at all of those friends of Jenny this year. I'm trying to have all of them. I'm so close. Like, I'm literally right there. So I did treat myself to 2 splurge dolls on this haul, and one of them is in box, one of them is out of box. Oh my gosh, this has a lot of stuff in it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I see my wish list doll in here. And there's a bunch of other stuff in here that is all from the same series. So I'm gonna take out my wish list doll and only show you the stuff that belongs together from that series. Before we get to that series, I have just one item that is a separate collaboration, and I'm a bit bummed because I wanted to get the makeup from this collection, but for right now, Japan is not able to ship cosmetics to the United States. If you know a loophole or a way around that, let me know, because I'd be interested to pick your brain on that. But I was not able to get cosmetics shipped to me, so I was only able to get one thing from this collaboration with Licca, and that's only because it's not technically makeup. But Licca did a collaboration with, I don't even know what the brand is, but it was makeup and makeup brushes. So there was like lip glosses, there was lotions, there was makeup brushes, and I tried to get, I just tested it out. I tried to get a lip balm shipped to the proxy service to see if they would like let it go through, because it doesn't have alcohol in it. It's not even like lipstick or foundation or liquidy. It's literally a chapstick, and they flagged it. So they would not ship it to me. So sadly, that money just went down the drain. Thankfully, it wasn't expensive. I didn't like do a huge haul of makeup. It was just the one lip balm. So I think I lost like maybe 10 USD because I did have to pay for them to dispose of the item. So that's one thing too about the proxy services. If you send something there that's prohibited from being shipped, you have one of two choices. You can either ask them to dispose of that item, or you can continue to pay a storage fee on it and hope that that prohibited item gets taken off of the prohibited list in the time that you need to ship the item. And I was already overdue. Like I was already like right at the cutoff before they were going to start charging me for storage. So I just had to tell them to go ahead and dispose of that item. So I lost out on probably 10 USD. So I was bummed because it was a really cute lip gloss, or not lip gloss, but a lip balm with Licca's image on the side of the packaging. It was so adorable, but they had to like throw it away, which just like pains me that they disposed of it. I'm like, well, you can just keep it, but no, they have to actually like trash it. So that makes me sad. But I did get to have the Licca makeup brush sent to me. So this is a blush brush. It says Licca. I don't know if this is in focus. I'm trying to get it to focus here. It says Licca here on the side of the handle, and then an adorable cute Licca on the front of the handle. Super, super cute. I don't know if you guys know this, but I know a thing or two about makeup. I was a makeup artist for 15 years, and I will say that the makeup brush is just okay. It reminds me about like similar quality to maybe Wet n Wild. It's not terrible, but it's not the best makeup brush I've ever felt. So yeah, I don't know what I'll use this for. Maybe I won't even use it at all. Maybe I'll just put it on display. But it was really cute, a very unnecessary purchase, but I just love anything that's a Licca-chan collaboration. I want all of the non-doll collaborations that have Licca or, you know, Jenny. Even if it's vintage, if it's new, I don't care. I just want it. So that was really cute. It looks like I'm seeing, actually I'm reading this on the box here. Wait, no way. From 2018? Okay, well then I guess it's a good thing that they disposed of the balm that I purchased, because it would have been expired 2018. But the brush, no expiration there. We can use this if we want to. This is gonna be a big juicy box full of stuff. Once again, I just mentioned that I love collaborations, and that is what this box is filled with. So this box contains a lottery with Licca-chan, a lottery collaboration with Licca-chan. I believe this was at 7-Eleven, if I'm not mistaken. I will double check and make sure I'm not giving you misinformation, but I do believe it was through 7-Eleven, and this was a lottery system. So basically it's kind of like a drawing. You can go to the convenience store, you can buy a lottery ticket. But what I love about the lottery systems at the convenience stores are you always get something. So it may not be the item that you're hoping for, but you get something. You get a prize. So this was a lottery type system, and they had a bunch of different prizes, and I love playing those. They're quite addicting. They're almost like blind boxes, because like similar concept as blind box, when you have your eyes on one certain thing and then you get something that's not it, you want to keep playing and trying again and again until you get the item that you have your eyes on. So it's the same concept with the lottery system. If you don't win the prize that you want, you keep buying more and more lottery tickets to try to get the item that you do want. So I ended up purchasing, I'm sure there was people that ended up getting a bunch of duplicates, and that's why I was able to find these on the proxy service, but I ended up purchasing a lot of these prizes from this collaboration. So I'm gonna open all this up and then I'll show it to you. So I just did some fact checking, and yes, this was a collaboration with 7-Eleven. Again, a lottery system. I started seeing this back in like February, and I am obsessed with all of that non-doll collaboration merchandise, so I knew that I needed to find some of this. So this is a collaboration with the fashion brand Sailors, which was I don't even know if it's still around or whatnot. I'm not familiar with it, but it was a brand that started in 1980 over in Japan. So they did a collaboration with the brand Sailors, and just cute stuff. Like, this is a little zipper pouch. So fun. You could put your makeup, you could put your pencils in here. It has this little attachment here that you can add to your bag or whatnot. This is a little tote bag. Look at how adorable this is. Licca Sailors. Obsessed. Also got this little zipper pouch. I ended up purchasing a Licca Sailors lot, so I was able to get all of these pieces together, which is great. I didn't have to deal with, you know, lottery tickets and not getting what I wanted. I was able to just purchase the whole collection. Here is a little baby in the Sailors t-shirt here. I don't know which one this is, but really cute. They had a bunch of different keychains with this collab. So all of these individual items could have been won in the lottery as a prize. So people were just going and lottery ticket, hoping to get the grand prize, which we'll get to here in a little bit. But here are some of the keychains from that really fun collab. So I'm really getting inspired to level up my bag charms and things like that. My friend Larry is just so amazing at coming up with these beautiful bag looks, and he's very inspiring to me. Like, I need to level up my game. I need to get on that Larry stuff. So yeah, these are gonna be great additions for my bags, for my backpacks, a little flex when I go to Japan. This is a little pouch here, little button pouch. And I saw somebody put the little baby inside of this, which I thought was really genius. And I'm gonna have to see if one of my little Mickey and Makis will fit in this, because that is such a cute idea. Oh my God, so I didn't want to take this one out of the box just yet, but I did put one of the triplets inside and it fits perfectly. That is so adorable. I love that so much. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't probably going to keep this, but now because it's in that sailor outfit, I mean, how could I not? I might just put it on the triplet. I might just use the outfit and put it on the triplet, and then, you know, put this up on online somewhere and resell that. But I did get 2 dolls from the Sailors series. So everything from keychains to zipper pouches to actual dolls you could get as a prize. And this is one of the dolls that was one of the prizes, one of the, like, you know, higher level prizes, but she is really adorable. I love her little outfit. She's got that little cheerleading looking outfit, super cute. I love the adorable side ponytail, very, very cute. But the grand finale, the grand prize of the Licca lottery was this doll here. And she is super cute, little Letterman jacket. I love, 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 love her outfit, her shoes. And this could be won as a prize. I'll have to look up to see how much the lotteries went for, but I do believe they were like 1,100 yen. So probably like $7 USD per ticket. But I think that that's a really cool concept because no matter what, you're going to win something. So that's really fun. I mean, I would have been happy even just getting a keychain. At least I'm getting something. It's not like a traditional lotto where you just pay for a lotto ticket and you may not get anything at all. It's just chance. But with this type of system, you always get a prize. It just may not be the grand prize. It may be a smaller prize, which is really fun. I used to do lottery systems at the Sanrio store when I lived overseas. And I know one time I did get the grand prize. I didn't usually win grand prize, but that particular occasion I did win the grand prize at the Sanrio store, and it was a Gudetama TikTok clock, which I was so stoked about. So if you do go to Japan or have plans to go to Japan, check out the Lawson's, 7-Eleven, Family Mart to see what type of lottery games that they have going on, because you can pick up some pretty cool swag. And obviously all of this stuff is limited edition, so once the promotion runs out, that's your last time to get it. So yeah, that was a really fun collaboration. I'm super stoked to have those items, and I do have a couple of extras, so stay tuned. If you buy online, I will be having a whatnot sale in the near future, and you will probably see some of these items in my whatnot sale. So do not DM me trying to get a pre-sale, because I want to be fair to everybody. So bookmark the Whatnot show, follow me on Whatnot if you're not already, and you may have a chance to not have to pay the ridiculous shipping prices that I had to pay. Okay guys, are you still with me? I know this was a big juicy haul. Before I reveal my Grail Jenny doll, this is a doll that I needed to cross off of my Friends of Jenny list, and I will update you that we are so close, so unbelievably close to completing every Friend of Jenny that I need. So I do have an update. I don't need as many as I originally thought, because there's a couple of Friends of Jenny that I had on my original list that are dolls that I'm not gonna try to get anyhow, because they were dolls that were made from Anne of Green Gables, and I don't typically care about like those type of collaborations. Like when I said I was going to collect the Friends of Jenny, I did not want to collect any of her celebrity friends. And since the Anne of Green Gables dolls are attached to a production, like a movie or a TV show, I think Anne of Green Gables is a movie, I don't remember for sure, I don't feel it necessary for me to collect those. I really only want to collect the Friends of Jenny that were truly like Friends of Jenny, like in the Jenny universe, like they had a whole bio behind them and things like that. So there are a few dolls that I no longer am searching for because of that. So I'm going to take a quick look at my notes, and I'm going to update you on the friends that I still need, but we are so close. So quick look at my notes. I only need 4 dolls now for my collection. This doll that I'm about to show you was one of the last 5. So now that I have her, I only need 4 more. I need Ayano, I need Chihiro, I need Sarah, and I need Sakurako. Once I have those 4, I will be complete and have one of every Jenny friend in the Takara universe. I'm so stoked. The only ones that I'm not collecting again are the celebrity friends and the 2 Anne of Green Gables dolls. So I'm very stoked. That is something that I would love to accomplish by the end of the year. But without further ado, let's get to one of the dolls that I needed to complete my list of Jenny friends. This is Sayuri, and this is a castle version of her, which I usually don't splurge on the proxy services and get castle dolls. Usually I will get castle dolls. I have quite a few in my collection, but generally I end up finding those on eBay or Mercari when they are a decent price, because if I buy the castle dolls locally, I don't have to pay the tariffs, I don't have to pay the ridiculous shipping fees, and it ends up working out to not be super expensive, because I ended up paying a lot for Sayuri. I think I ended up paying like 55 USD for her, and that was just like my subtotal. That's before factoring in the duty and taxes that I had to pay on her. That's before factoring in the ridiculous shipping amount of this box. So honestly, I would have probably, like, after factoring all that in, if I would have found her for $100 USD, I probably would have paid for that. But castle dolls on eBay, they don't go for very cheap. I mean, a lot of times castle dolls, unless you're just happen to win an auction, a lot of times the castle dolls, they'll price on eBay like at least $100 up to like $200. So I ended up buying her because I knew I had this box that needed to be shipped out, and I thought, what the heck, let me go ahead and actually get something that's on my wish list, that's on the list of things that I'm actively searching for, and that's not just an impulse buy. But I do think that she is beautiful. Are we in focus here? There we go. I do think that she's beautiful. No regrets there. 55 USD. Well, yeah, I guess after you factor in everything else, I maybe spent 75 USD, but honestly, that's still a bargain for her. I think I would have paid a lot more for her if I would have gotten her stateside or at a doll show. So I'm really happy. We only have 4 left. We are so close, so close. So if you see any of those 4 gals that I'm still looking for online for a decent price, please let me know. I would appreciate any info so we can accomplish that goal this year. I will be searching for those when I do go to Japan, but again, it's not super easy to just, you know, I think that a lot of doll collectors think, well, I'm gonna be in Japan, I'm gonna be able to find everything, and it's not necessarily like that. So I hope that I'll be able to find at least one of the 4 in person when I do go to Tokyo, but all of the ones that I have left are usually more harder to find and expensive. Like Sakurako, I always see her for a really high price. So if I can actually get her for a decent price, I'll be shocked. But we only have one thing left. We are finally at the end of this unboxing haul, and I saved the best for last, at least in my opinion, because this particular doll that I'm going to show you next is what I would consider a grail doll. And I know my husband says I say everything's a grail. I really don't. It's just that I have grails that come in different categories. Like I have grails for Barbie, I have grails for Jenny, I have grails for Licca, I have grails for play sets, grails for doll vehicles. So this is one of my Jenny grails, and I'm stoked to have her. I did splurge on her. This doll I've just never found for less than $100, and I ended up paying 95 USD for her. So she was about she was about 15,000 yen. So yeah, about 95 USD I ended up paying for her. But I've been wanting her for so long, and I'm at that point now where, since I do have majority of the Jenny friends, I don't really have a whole lot to shop for in regards to dolls anymore. I'm mostly looking for clothing, accessories, and the clothing packs for Jenny are really hard to come by. They're very expensive, and I don't need duplicates of all of the friends. So at this point, I just thought, why not actually buy a doll that you've really been wanting for? Yeah, sure, she's more expensive and you usually don't pay that much for a doll, but I mean, this is one that you've wanted for so many years. So I'm very excited to share this with you. I'm very excited to see her in person. I've never seen her in person, and I'm really torn on this particular doll because it is a doll that I would like to keep in its box, but she's just so beautiful. I'll have to see how she's even packaged to see if I can take her out of the box and play with her for a little bit and then put her back in, or if I can just like admire her out of the box. I believe with the particular box she's in, I couldn't even display her in the box anyway. It looks like there's not a clear screen on the front of this box. It's like one of those boxes you have to physically take the lid off of. Oh, and they wrapped her good. She's got the bubble and the saran, so she's not going anywhere. Oh my goodness. So this is the front of the box. So it's like they are telling me I have to take her out of the box because she can't be displayed like this. I mean, nobody's gonna know what's inside, right? Okay, I'm gonna be a little bit selfish and face this towards me to do the grand reveal because, wow. OMG. Oh my gosh, she is freaking gorgeous. Okay, this is great because there is a clear protective cover here. Oh my god, she's so beautiful, guys. This is the Maiko Jenny Doll. I think she is so stunning. This hair is so intricate. Let me see if I can take, okay, cool. I want to get an up close look at her, so I'm going to flip the camera around and give you guys an up close detailed look at one of my grail Jenny dolls. She is out of the box. She is exquisite. Look at this hair. Look at all of the details in her hair ornaments. She is gorgeous. So she came out in 1997 from what I've read, and I just thought she was stunning. I mean, look at her shoes there. Oh, beautiful. She's got this beautiful kimono. I don't want to take her out of the box to show you completely what she looks like, but the attention to detail is next level here. She is so stunning. I think I'm going to most likely just keep her on display because I would feel terrible taking her out of this box. But she's beautiful, guys. I have been wanting this gal for so long. I'm so stoked to finally have her here in my collection. She is a work of art. This hair is perfection. I just love all the little details that they put on her. Wow. Oh my goodness. So I ended up paying probably like 95 subtotal. I ended up probably paying like 115 after you factor in some of the shipping and some of the duties and stuff on her, which I don't think is a terrible price. If you do look up this doll on eBay, she's usually like around $200. So I still saved money by using a proxy service to have her. But I am very stoked, guys. This is one of my absolute grail Jenny dolls. I was also able to purchase the Galaxy Jenny last year. That was one that was another grail. I don't really think I have any other grails now for Jenny, to be honest. I think this was the last one. This was the one that I was like, okay, I'll never have her. So now that I have her, I can't say that there's any Jennies that I'm like really dying to have. I feel like my collection is pretty balanced now, and this was the last piece that I needed to feel like I had everyone that I wanted. So I'm really stoked to have her. She's gorgeous. I do not regret my purchase. But that is the end of my haul. I hope that you all enjoyed unboxing all of this with me. I know it was a lot to go through, and I may have one additional video coming up. I think that I do want to try out this other proxy service that has contacted me, so I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe so you can get these updates. But as always, thank you so much for your time and for hanging out with me today to unbox all these amazing Japanese dolls. And let's connect in the comments. Until next time, I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.